First flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Alright, what's going on, people? Welcome back to the live stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Today is Friday the 19th of January. Let everyone in on Zoom. And we're going to jump straight in today because I think we may have some quick buys here on gold. Let me let everyone in here. Let's record the Zoom.
Recording in progress.
There we go. Alright. Welcome back, Zoom guys. Welcome back. Good to have you guys back on. You guys see my screen all good? Let me just make sure you can.
Hey man, what's up?
Hey man, how's it going? 4 minutes to the
How you been?
Yeah, good, thank you, man. All good. All good, man. Crazy day on gold yesterday. Crazy day on gold. But yeah, we might have you can have some quick buys here on gold, and you get a bottom wick on this next hourly up into these little highs. It's like 26 because the 4 hour here on gold just going to jump straight in here, guys. You've grabbed 4 hour intraday lows closed above all of this support, and you haven't really grabbed any 4 hour highs. So if the next hourly opens with a quick bottom wick, we may have some buys here. If it opens with a top wick and just grabs the highs, then that's fine. We'll wait and I'll break down the markets properly. But I don't want to start doing some top down analysis when we miss this little scalp here, because it looks pretty nice to me. That 4 hour looks really nice. This kind of hourly is great here as well. You have initial rejection, you grab the lows, close bullish, retest. You would have had some lovely buys from here at 6 AM London time. You're already pushing up pretty well, but I think if we can get a quick closure and a quick bottom wick into here, as a minimum to see gold tap up into here would be a pretty nice trade, and it may come in quite quick. So if this comes in, you know, we'll look to take it, and then I'll do a kind of whole overall outlook for the day once we see how this little position goes. In a 23.4, very nice, man. Very nice. Yeah, it's looking good. That hourly there is looking great. Yeah, hourly to me looks really nice. I really like that hourly. On the flip, I came down, faked out, so I got them right back up. Yeah, great trade, man. Great trade. That's what you want. That's what you want, man. Because that was a very nice morning star there. Yeah, lovely. Now you're about to close back above here. Little bottom wick, and you can send this up pretty quick. May just give a little one and quickly spike out the highs, because any rejection from here now is going to bring in some sellers with their stop loss just above this high. So if we quickly dip down, we can buy up into that, and that could actually be a pretty nice scalp. So I'll wait to do a whole kind of market breakdown. Apologies, there you go. But we'll see. No chart on the screen. Yeah, basically just seeing here this little morning star here, looking for this to bottom wick to buy up into these highs. Anyone who's shorting here, stop's going to go above this high here, and that could be our quick little scalp. You'll see how this hourly opens in 1 minute. 1 minute. 4 hours looking good. 30 minutes looking good. Hourly's looking good. Every time frame's looking nice here. Oh shit. Excuse me. Excuse my French. So you're going to find some resistance here, which is good. So you find some resistance here, dip down a little bit, and then we can be looking for a break of the highs here. Let me just make sure we're all logged in here. Because that was a very nice push. Very nice push. 28 seconds here. Yeah, big close on gold yesterday. Big close. 26, fair enough. Yeah, 26, yeah, beautiful, man. It's still a nice range. Good morning, Mario. Good morning, man. Good morning.
It was like totally looking bearish until it closed bullish yesterday.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. I didn't expect that today. I expected maybe like a doji candle or something, but not a big bullish one.
Oh, here we go.
All right. Right, let's see if we can Bottom wick here first. So hourly just closed. As long as you don't grab the hourly highs, any bottom wick we're looking to take this higher. Don't do it. Don't just push up. I'll be surprised if it will because it's still quite far away. It's still 16 ticks away, but I really want it to bottom wick into maybe like it doesn't really matter. Like around here would be nice, but I'll take the break of the high anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, we've got the demo account up here. Ready just in case. Because that is a lovely, 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 lovely push up there. Again, that's a nice push around like 6 AM London time again. And that was the same time as the push yesterday. Just give us a quick little dip down here on gold, and we'll look for these early buys. You re-break in 5 minutes, just grab the lows, re-break in hourly highs. This is our target. As long as you, this 4 hour and this 4 hour here, as long as we don't grab these at any pullback, this to me is still valid. So if anyone just joined the stream, what I'm basically looking for here is seeing if this 4 hour can continue pushing into this little double top here. Because you had a support, you wicked out the support, retested, and now pushing higher. You have a little double top. So I'm just trying to see if we can get a little hourly bottom wick here to take this. It's not giving us a bottom wick just yet. I mean, ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. And it happened in like the first couple of seconds. You know, you could be looking at into anywhere from here to me is a decent level to look for buys from. What's that? We just got the 20, yeah, nice. Yeah, you have just broken the hourly high, which I'd rather see it dip down a little bit first there. But it did actually look right before that, wick out the lows and then start to break these highs like this. Is that enough? I hope not, but it could be. It's looking like it is. Because that's that little, happened very, very quick, but that's that little intraday play. When you find that resistance, grab the lows, you take this break, that's your trade. But the overall target's still up here, so as long as you don't grab that, we are still in for the buys. So 15 away now, nothing huge. What time frame am I on? Right now, I am on the 5 minute. This double top is, this trade is based off the 4 hour. Grabbing this little 4 hour double top. Have a look at the hourly. Hourly close, nice. You're coming into this resistance, which is good. Because the more, you know, as we know, the more you reject here, the more people try and do something like this, and the more likely you spike it out. This Audi starting to look like it could flip bearish, but we're only 3 minutes in, so I'm not really too bothered about how this current Audi is shaping just yet. 15, yeah, we could easily bottom wick back down into here. What's this on 30? You know, rejections from here is expected, so don't see this rejection and be like, don't know if it's gonna hit. Some sort of, you know, first off reaction from here is expected. Anyone who is buying here is probably going to be taking profit here. So some sort of buyers leaving the markets here is pretty expected, but that could give us the entry. If we grab these highs before we get the longs, then I'm looking for sells down into here. But I'll show that set up in a second. This is the one I'm trying to scalp up first. I think it might just hit though. That may be enough of a bottom wick that it may just spike them out. 18, yeah. Because if you look at the 4 hour, wait, where's that low? I think I have that low marked on the hourly. Yeah. So pretty much looking today, gold to wick out these highs and overall to come back down and retest like these levels down here. You Kind of already broke above these level here, retested, pushed higher. I think you can see it dip down a little bit more, and you know, tap back into here would be a nice level. I'll show you guys the daily and stuff once this trade is off the cards. As long as you don't grab these highs, any bottom wick, then this is still our play. So what have you got here? You got trend line coming on down like this as well. People will try jumping shorts here, currently getting squeezed out. This here was nice of our little plan. Grab the lows, close back bullish here, bottom wick. Nice push. 30 ticks, amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. What do we think? Are we going to get the entry, or are we just going to keep pushing? You don't want to start executing it now, because it's only 12 ticks away to take it now. You know, we have a valid stop loss placement. So all we need is that little bottom wick into like here, and then amazing, then we can take it.
How are you feeling, Aaron? How's your migraine?
Yeah, gone now, man. Completely gone. Much better, thank you, man. Woke up this morning feeling awful. Just had one of them headaches where it like fucking hurt to even walk. But now I'm completely fine.
Do you take anything for your headaches?
Oh, not normally, man. Usually it's like I don't really bother, but today I did, yeah. Usually I just kind of let it go, but today was like fuck, I couldn't even get out of bed.
Yeah.
But now it's sound, man. Yeah, it's all good now.
Good.
All good. Man's getting old. I'm getting old, struggling to get out of bed in the morning. Come on, give us this resistance to give us the little dip back down, and then boom, we buy up into it. This is the nice level where I do want to ideally sell from, because it's still big daily and 4-hour resistance, but it's unlikely that you're going to see gold dip from here without grabbing these highs. If you do, then you'll leave a triple top and you'll grab that later on. Headaches were so bad I had to stop flying. Kicked me out of the army. That's crazy, man. It's crazy. All this trading stress. Yeah, gold this week it has been. Yesterday bearish, today aggressively bullish. Look at this. Didn't re-grab the low, straight back above this support. Gold's been causing the stress this week. Now weekly starting to reject all of these levels. Come on, gold, give us the retracement before grabbing these highs. This is the little scalp we want here. Mood swings of gold, yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Coming back down to our 2017 level. Did anyone take any trades in New York yesterday? I personally didn't. Also, I saw this dip back down and grab these lows. That was kind of it for me. That's the little scalp we wanted. Could actually break below. Nice, that's a very nice top weight there. Actually, what time is that? That was lovely. 60. Go for that. Well, that's the 4-hour high grab. That was the little quick scalp we wanted unfortunately, hourly open just instantly pushed up. Slightly unfortunately, unfortunate. But that's the little scalp we wanted. Up into that hourly, 4 hourly high. What did you get of this? As that hourly opened, yeah, just about 12. It's nothing. It's not bad. I wanted to see more of a bottom wick back down to like here, and then you'd have like minimum 25. You've now this is the first 4 hour high. You know, you'll probably still grab this one, but grabbing that one that's the level you'd kind of want to be break even. I would have loved it if we had just seen, you know, a decent bottom wick here. You could have probably just taken a execution entry. Be risking off if it closes below that level, and then you want to be scalping up into that like 25 ticks pretty easily, which still may come in. But the first 4 hour high was going to be my initial break-even point. See here, because now you're grabbing this high. You know, it's not, the bullish push isn't completely off the cards. You know, remember yesterday was actually a very strong close. Closing back above what here? You had a bottom wick already, re-breaking daily highs, because you can see this push back up into next level would be back up here. Still possible. Still very, very possible. Now you're having that dip back down. I still believe this will be grabbed. Because if we imagine we draw our resistance like this, as we know, retails will try and short here, put their stop loss above this zone, looking for this big play down. So still a little bit more up there to be squeezed. But because we're right at that resistance, you would now probably want to see a bottom wick to maybe grab some lows before you can get that buy. So I'll get rid of this zone. I mean, all of this, yeah, all of this is one big retail resistance level. They'll try and short here. This is quite nice actually. This is why I wanted this quick scalp. Retails will try and short here. They will put their stop loss just above the resistance, and your job is to try and buy into where they're getting stopped out. So if we still dip down a little bit more from here, you know, you still do have that high to be grabbed. I don't think sellers have been squeezed out of this just yet. Will it sure continue? Yeah, it does, Rob. Yeah, it looks really nice, man. Yeah, it's really nice. Because you've closed aggressively bullish. You left that wick, you came down, you grabbed the lows, you failed to close below. Amazing. So you've held the support, and now you're pushing up without grabbing these highs. So yeah, these buys from maybe this one was very, very clean, man. Really, really clean. May I ask why gold is the focus when it's relatively low in volume compared to something like NQ? I just prefer the way it moves, man. It just moves much nicer to me, and it still gives, like, you know, if you see, like, if you catch like these buys up into here, that's like 40 ticks. You trade that with one contract, $400. You trade that with 10, that's 4,000. So gold still has very, very big moves. But yeah, I just personally prefer the way it moves. I've traded Nasdaq before plenty of times, but I just don't like the way it moves recently. I feel like it used to move nicer than what it does, whereas for me, gold's kind of always moved as nice as it does now. I know a lot of people who do trade Nas, but I feel like as the time has progressed, like the past like 2 years, Nas has just become a lot more difficult to read in my opinion. Whereas gold, for me, it just moves very, very well. I just love the way gold moves. You know, like this yesterday, comes down, grabs the lows, you get these buys, amazing. You know, you get the sells off. We had 2017 as our key level yesterday. Taps into 2017 here, drops, like, you know, these are big moves, really big moves. More structure on gold, I find. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Kind of used to this behavior and movements, just like kids. Yeah, agreed, man. Agree with that. So 15's just closed bullish above this level for the first time, which is great. If we get a decent bottom wick here, you know, we still have buys up into this resistance here. Like I say, anyone who's still shorting gold right now, I think they still got a little bit higher to be squeezed out. Squeeze them out a little bit more. And the only place that I will kind of now have to see buys from will be if you bottom wick into here to make it worthwhile. You probably have to would consider a retest entry. And you got 25-ish. If it does just, you know, grab these highs, then like I say, I'll give you guys the full kind of breakdown on what we're looking for today. Oh man, my back's sore. And obviously, like, I like to trade gold in London session. I think gold moves better in London session than NQ. And that's the nice thing about trading gold. Is like, you know, when you're trading gold, you're only really scalping like 15, 20 ticks. And it's like you get that in pretty much like any session at any time of the day. That's another good thing about gold. Like, you know, Asia today on gold. Where's Asia? Oh, today's pretty choppy in Asia. But where's Asia yesterday? Yeah, Asia yesterday. Lovely sell-off. London around here, decent sell-off, push up. US, decent push. So you kind of get decent moves in like every session. Not that you should obviously be trading every session, but it's just nice to know that it moves well in most times. This is unfortunate here. I really wanted these buys. Hey Tom, what's going on, man? See, that one would have been nice there. That closure above there closed above everything. That bottom wick, take the break of them highs at like 645. Yeah, 20 ticks. That's a lovely one as well. And you can risk off that low, because that steep of a wick you wouldn't need to break that. So that'd be where you'd be risking off. And now you're seeing this push. Oh, don't do it, Goldie. I think it's gonna do it. It's gonna rip the highs without giving us the goods. This is, you guys can see here, this is as little of a bottom wick that we have right now. Yeah, it's gonna do it. You're gonna do it, aren't you, Goldie? What's that? That is 15, yeah, look at that. It's got some time to dip back down now, but yeah, let's have a look at. That's a little push we wanted. It's already pushing up though, which is fine. But we'll look at what I'm overall seeing today. Now, I believe if I just have a quick check at Forex Factory, I believe we do have some news today. We had unemployment claims yesterday, which sent gold back bullish. Today we have consumer sentiment, but not until 3 PM, so I won't even be staying up for that. That's very late. I think you'll be in and out of trades way before then. Now, start to, you know, we're 1 day away from this weekly close. If this weekly on gold closes back above, you know, anywhere above this support again, you're very likely next week going to see gold come up into that daily liquidity that we've been talking about, which is that double top up here. So this could be shaping up very, very nice for us. Today's close, if we close back above, you know, these levels, you know, yesterday closed back above this huge support, closed below, straight back above, little fake out confirmation, you may take gold all the way back up into here. And coming into next week, that would be an absolute monster of a trade. What's that? That's what, almost 400. what's the date today? 19th. How many more weeks do we have left of this month? About 1.5 weeks left of this. Remember, gold is overall very bullish. This could just be one big bottom wick to start, you know, pushing back up and retest, you know, back into 250 pretty easily. Came very, very close to 2,000 again. But yeah, yesterday's close. I expected yesterday to maybe close like, you know, a little bit doji, and then today grab the highs and then see if you can dip back down. But yesterday closed aggressively back above this level. So to me, anytime you kind of close back above this, you see it drive higher. You know, last time you closed above, you drive back into 2,000 pretty easily. Sorry, 2,050 pretty easily. So yeah, strong level. I still believe, you know, if this is going to be the fake out to push back up into these highs, whether it comes in today or whether it comes in early next week for the weekly bottom wick, you'll very likely see us dip back down, test this level one more time. You kind of got this massive left shoulder, now got this head, come back down, test this level as a right shoulder one more time, and then you may be looking for that push. So if you're going to look for where could you find resistance today before giving that bottom wick, it's probably going to be somewhere around here-ish. I think this is probably a nice level. You start tapping up into here today, maybe you'll grab these highs, and that could be a nice 140 plus bottom wick area before potentially taking gold a little bit lower. So, you know, buys up into Wednesday's high isn't also a bad option to look at. I would love to see it bottom wicks. There you go, you grab them highs on gold. So yeah, sellers got liquidated. Yeah, beautiful. That's literally the very quick scalp I wanted here. So, you know, retail traders will, like I said, start of the stream, retail traders will short here. They'll put their stop loss just above that high. They're now getting squeezed out. They see this level of rejection. They see this rejection. They go in short. They put their stop above here. They're about to get squeezed out a little bit more. And I wanted just a very quick, very quick little bottom wick somewhere into this level. Take the break of the high, and that was going to be our quick scalp of like 20 plus ticks. Unfortunately, the hourly, and I think this happened in like a couple of seconds of this hourly opening, the hourly gave like a less than 2 tick bottom wick. To then take it that quick, very unlikely, because you're going to have to survive a little bit deeper than that. But again, nice little 20 tick cool scalp there, back up into the highs. And now we start grabbing these highs. Now that retails are getting squeezed out here, could you still see price push in their overall favor? Yeah, it's possible. You may tap into probably these levels a little bit more. Looks like a nice area where if anyone who's buying this move here, they're probably going to take some profit here, maybe take some profit here. And if, you know, buyers are leaving the markets around here, that could be a level where you start to see gold dip back down. But yeah, lovely liquidation play there. If you guys got it, optimal entries was here. This is like rejection, grab the lows, close above the support, retest, morning star, beautiful play there. Very nice. Took 14 ticks, 2 contracts, just to say it looks good. Thanks again, I'm done for the day. Good shit, Mario. Well done, man. Very well done. You're quick to get that. It was very nice though. Driving up into them 4-hour highs was a very easy setup there. So good play, man. Very good play. So now we're tapping into here. You guys look left. This is a strong level. Look at this. Strong level. I didn't even look left to see this. I'm just basically looking, you know, wicks. Bodies closed right at this level. Broke above, straight back below. Fake out. Break below. Retest. Tried to push down. Straight back above. So this is a strong level where, you know, could start to give you a little push down. This is Wednesday's high as well. I think if you're going to drive into Wednesday's high, I'll be very surprised if you just push into it from here. I think if we're going to see that push into Wednesday's high, then, you know, you may dip down a little bit more first, and then you could be looking for that. This is my trade today. Ooh, let me have a look. Tom, that looks like a monster of a trade. Is that the gold buys as well, Tom? Yeah, that's fucking beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Lovely trade, man. Amazing trade. Great trade there, Tom. Grab the lows. Let me show you guys. Where are we? Here. This is why this is so nice. Grab the lows there. Close back above what your closure is probably back above there. There. Retest. Push higher. Target 1. Target 2. Amazing trade, man. Very, very nice trade. Yeah, huge catch. Yeah, great trade, man. Well done. Very, very nice trade. They're the setups you want. You know, we're jumping on the charts today, seeing things a lot more clearer than we did yesterday. So this is great. You know, a level where we could come and grab one more time on gold. You know, anytime gold is going to have a big push up, it's very rare that you break above a level, test once and just push. You test it once, you kind of push up, you find some resistance, you come down, grab it again, and then you could be looking for that push. So I am going to be watching this level to see how much you reject to see this push down. Remember, there's not much of a bottom wick on this hourly. There's a very, very little. And at a given, you know, if this is enough of a bottom wick for this current push up, if we think we're going to push all the way, you know, back up into here, you can expect to get at least a bottom wick to re-grab previous bottom low before pushing up. And, you know, sometimes that can give you a worthwhile trade. In this situation, it's 20 plus ticks. Amazing, cool. So let's start dropping down here in a second. Price is looking a lot nicer today. You basically have a 5-minute triple bottom here as well. We know that we are tapping into this resistance. Grab the highs one more time and start to reject, and you could look for some sells on gold at any dip back down below this little level. You have just created a little double top, so you want to see the highs grab one more time, close back below, and we could be looking for this push here. That's a nice little double bottom there as well. You rejected, you came back down to retest, you push higher. What did you not do before this whole entire push? You never re-grab the lows. If gold's going to reject once and push higher, you come down, you re-grab the lows, and then you have the push. So when you reject like this, don't grab the lows. At some point, you'll probably see them grabbed. So we're gonna look. We're gonna be like, where's my? We're gonna be like SMC traders today. We're gonna be getting something like this today. We're gonna put SMC traders to shame. This is what we're getting today. Fun coupon Friday. Wick up the highs one more time. Little closure below. And we want to short this on gold. Man, my back's sore today. I'm getting old. My back's sore today as well. Man, I'm turning 29 this year. Fucking hell. This time about, where was it? I saw it yesterday. This time, where was it? This time like 6 years ago. I was in my old shitty studio uni bedroom accommodation. Broke ass student. Not knowing where the fuck my life was gonna go. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? There's somewhere. It was in Newcastle and it was snowing. I've lost it. Where's it gone? Yeah, well, it was this time like 6 years ago or something like that. Now is it? Yeah, here you go. Snowing. 17th of Jan. Just over 6 years ago. In 20 years you'll be turning 49. Enjoy being 20. Yeah, very true, man. Very, very true. Oh, look at that. Look at that push on gold. Anyone who was selling that resistance getting squeezed out. This is really why I wanted these buys. It's fucking nice from there. You guys, if you zoom in a little bit here, you guys on Zoom will see this is our continuation, liquidity continuation play that we spoke about last week. Here, look at this. And that was that bottom wick of the hourly, and that was clearly enough of a bottom wick to send gold to stop out anyone who was selling. Look at that. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. As soon as you grab these highs, you manage your risk. And look at that. Fuck, what a push. Went to Newcastle Uni too. There's apartments on Richmond Road. Yeah, terrible, man. Yeah. I was in my first place in Newcastle was called Glenamara. The ghetto. lived up in Newcastle, but hell, you watch Magpies? Yeah, I did, man. Yeah. I lived in Newcastle for like 3 years. I love Newcastle, man. If I was ever gonna move back to the UK, that's where I'd live. Never met anyone who lives a myth. So you got now you have a very, very strong closure there on gold. 30's closed very strong. Fuck that. This is why I wanted them buys. Because as soon as you send it above here, you just, anyone who was selling gold there just got wicked out, and now they're like, fuck, what's wrong with these markets? The markets are shit, gold's shit. And we take advantage of that. And that would have been a fucking great trade. Really, really good trade. Real shame there. Real shame. Lovely call though. Very, very nice call. Real shame we can scalp that. Jolly nice. I can't remember who I watched Newcastle play. They lost though, unfortunately. But it still was a good game. I can't remember who they played. Out for 44 ticks. First week here and I'm learning. Good job, James. 44 ticks, amazing, man. That's why I wanted that. You get that. Boom. 30. Amazing. Amazing. If no one understands why I was looking at buys into these highs, feel free to let me know and I'll explain it to you guys. Because it was a very, very nice direction to call there. See. This was like, fuck, it was a long time. Long time. 44 ticks is amazing though, James. Good work, man. Very, very good work. This is gone, yeah. That's that move gone, yeah. That's what I wanted. I would have been, most of my position out there as soon as you grab these highs. But you grab these highs and spike it very aggressively because anyone who was jumping in shorts there just got wiped out. That's why you see the volume pick up and you quickly grab them all. Wonder how many SMT trades got stopped selling that. Yeah. Where? What's that? Is that this one? Is that what they call it? What? Isn't an order block where it like grabs the highs or some shit like that? I don't know. I think it's something like that. Is it? What time frame? Would it be this one? Is that what they class as like a fucking order block or some shit? Could you run over it quick? Aaron was late to the stream. Yeah, of course, Jay. Of course. So I'll show you guys why I was looking at longs and where the best possible entry would have been today if you were trading around here, because we got on here and that's why I didn't jump straight into the top down analysis, because I really wanted to see if we can get this quick scalp, and I'll show you guys the reason how I wasn't quick enough to get it, but more so show you guys how I was able to see that this move was gonna happen. So first thing I did when I came on the charts, just as I was sending you guys the Zoom link, is as always, I don't open the charts and go straight to the 5 minute. I want to see what happened yesterday, what's happened on, the past 4 hours. Because the 4 hours probably your sweet spot on gold to draw your main key levels. And if we just get rid of this, because it wasn't this bullish, but we were coming close to it. So basically, we were doing this on gold. So you can obviously, first things first. If we just have a look at this, gold daily closed bullish. You came up, you found some resistance, you came down, retested, tried to push higher, and then this previous 4 hour grabbed the lows but didn't actually close above. And to me, at this point, this would probably be looking quite bearish. However, and I'll draw it on for you guys because it's kind of hard to show you, but at this point here, you look at this, but oh cool, gold may be coming down. However, once you start leaving a wick like this, then that becomes a triple top there and there. So the way that we know, we trade gold like this. You look for these spikes. We know even if gold's going to see a dip down there, you're going to come up, grab all them highs, and then you may be looking for that push down. So when I jumped on the charts, and this was, bullish around here, starting to reject, I basically saw this as a triple top. And I basically said to myself, if gold's going to have a push down today, it's never just going to come back up here. Where's my tool? Sorry. It's never just going to come back up here and just drop. That's not how gold moves. Even if you're going to see it push down today, you're going to grab these highs, because this on a lower time frame, without even needing to drop on it, is going to be a double top. So, most people, if they don't short there, as soon as it comes up again, most retail traders on the lower time frame, I'll show you guys. We'll drop down to the hourly. Hopefully it doesn't skip it forward. Motherfucker. It skipped it forward, but before we saw what this hourly was, this is basically where, you know, if you look at this or even on like a 15 or something like that, it's probably going to make more sense. But gold, stop doing that. Don't do that. So you look at something like this on gold. We've already got our 4-hour highs marked, but it's nicer to go down to drop down lower and kind of see it a little bit more. But you basically have a level of resistance like this. So that's our resistance. You delete the zone, you mark on the highest point. At any rejection, that's a retail trap for where retails go short here, and they put their stop loss just above that high there. And on the 4-hour, it was also, no sorry, the hourly, it was also creating a morning star to the downside. Buys from here were fucking fantastic, but we didn't get on the charts there. So we jumped on the charts here, and I was basically saying to myself, cool, this is the resistance, this is the previous low. If we can see this quick dip down, we'll buy up into where most people are trying to sell. And if you break above this, you know, you can spike up quite high. So you can measure how much is worth it once it grabs these highs. Like 27 ticks, amazing. But it's always going to spike up a little bit more. So sometimes, you know, if you measure it, it's like, it's only maybe 20 ticks and highs. Oh, I don't know if that's really worth it. It's unlikely that it's going to wick it out a little bit. It's probably going to drive up a little bit more, spike out a lot of people, and then push down. So that's all I was really looking for. But the direction was literally based off the more you reject here, the more people jump in sells, the more likely you are to have an aggressive spike up. So reject again, more people jump in sells. They're getting scared of their position, but where's their stop going to be? Above this high. That's where most people are going to tap out. And then before you know it, aggressively stops out all retail traders who are jumping in sells. And if you now take a look at it on the hourly, it was a very, very nice morning star here. Look at that. That's beautiful. That right there is beautiful. When you see the setups like this, your optimal entry here, if you were on the charts, is going to be here. As you're creating that bottom wick on the hourly, as long as you don't grab the previous low, that's how you want to be playing the morning stars. As this is creating the bottom wick, you put the buy stop above the high. You have very clear targets for the day, and that can be your trade. You get runners, amazing. Look at this. And that's how I was able to understand that you're going to have this spike up. Unfortunately, I wanted just a very quick little bottom wick, you know, just a little bit more than that. I think that happened in like seconds of that hourly opening. You created the bottom wick, rebroke the highs and pushed higher. So yeah, that pretty much the 4-hour triple top was how I was able to understand that gold was going to push up. Because like I say, if gold's going to have a push down today, gold's never going to have a push down from this rejection or this rejection or this rejection. It's going to wick out the highs, and then you're going to see that push back down. You know, and then once you understand that, it's like you can take advantage of the move up. If it grabs the highs and starts goes in bearish, well, then you can take the sells as well. So yeah, that was it, man. That was it. Little lesson for you there, guys. Probably helpful. Let me take notes. This is gold, literally. Thank you, Anthony. Most does nice, so depending on the amount you can drive the high, yeah. Harry, let me see, man. Oh, is that what order blocks are? See there, or is that on the hourly? Yeah, that's even nicer. Yeah, that's clean. Oh, so you got it. Yeah, that side. Yeah. Good shout, man. That's why you're gonna come for that high now. Because you even see this is like a level where people trade breaks and retests. You know, they try and go short here. This is what a fucking some fair value gap bullshit. People jump in shorts there, and now you're all getting stopped out. Sellers at a stop loss. Yeah. Any sellers who don't have a stop loss, their final breaking point where they can't take any more pain is going to be that high. So there's still more upside to come on gold. Why the fuck does it keep doing that? Stop doing that. Their last, you know, textbook market structure point is going to be people see this and like this, and like this. They think, well, if you break this high, you're going to keep pushing up. So that'll become their breaking point. And who knows, you could grab that high and then start to dip back down. But yeah, I think anyone who doesn't have a stop loss, they're like, fuck, you know, here's going to be where I can't take any more emotional pain. And that could be where we may see it drive up a little bit more into. So lovely call on the buys there. Unfortunately, we weren't quick enough to scalp it. But, you know, as soon as you start grabbing these highs, remember, this is our daily range as well. This is the daily resistance. And that could give us some decent decent pullbacks. We were seeing if this could, but it's not pushed high. It's fine. They just don't pick up their margin calls. Yeah, and any early sellers there on gold got wiped out. If anyone was on the charts around like 6 a.m. London time, buys from there were fantastic. If you jumped on with me, that's what we were looking for. And you can basically see it's like, you know, it's kind of like a little trend line coming on down like that as well. So you spike it all out. And I think if this was a trend line as well. 1, 2, third touch, retail traders short the third touch, stop loss just above the high. So, yeah. So where can we still get buys on gold? We understand what's happened, but let's see what can we still do, because we don't want to miss anything else. I'm just going to adjust these levels a little bit now. You could maybe, where it's kind of, I'm just looking here, I'm always looking where my cursor is, there's a lot of, kind of there, so a shit ton of noise there, but that's a nice level, break above, break back below, breaking above, bottom wick and pushing higher. Only thing is, I don't like these 30 trades, because your stop loss has to go 30 low, and it's usually too big, but still got 26 at the highs. It's good to see the amount of people in the community all saw it and jumped in. One of ours. Yeah, that's great, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's good. That's the thing. Even if you guys didn't get the buys quick enough, because it was very quick, unless you want at 6 a.m. like I say. Even if you didn't get the buys, well, guess what? You didn't become like all retail traders who are currently sitting in, you know, like minus what, 30, 40 tick drawdown. I'm probably going to have a stop above that high. So at least you guys were able to understand why this bullish pressure was coming in. That's the fucking key here. If previously anyone was in another community learned strategy that wasn't popular, now in FWA, my honest advice is to try and forget all the bots imbalance or waves, etc., and try focus all energy on simple rules and strat. Aaron's teaches here. We don't know any other strat other than FWA, and it sounds so easy. It all sounds like noise and mess. Charts. Much lower. Yeah, agree, man. Agreed. That's the thing. It's very hard as well to, like, when you put so much time and effort into some other strategy, to accept that it doesn't work and try and forget the old bullshit. I think that's something I struggled with a lot. Like I say, I went through, in my early stages, a lot of different courses, strategies, and it was very difficult for me to let go of something that I had invested so much time into and actually accept that, look, it doesn't actually fucking work. Accept it and move on, you know? The quicker you accept it, the quicker you can move on. It's going gangbusters. I'll have a look at NASDAQ. Yeah, well, I saw Lewis posted today that NASDAQ, I think it tapped into that 50% retracement, which was pretty nice. I don't know if ES did the same. What was it like this? You had you had so much liquidity up there. To come and grab them highs was a pretty easy trade if you guys trade NAS. So you came down, you tapped into what, 50%-ish, grabbed all of these lows. I don't trade it, but these are the lows we had drawn on. Grabbed these lows, and you had so many highs there to come and grab. Look at that. Buys on NAS yesterday were very, very simple as well. Grab the lows, rinse anyone who was trying to sell NAS from here as well. Again, so many retail traps. People see that break, that level, they jump in short, stop loss above this, resistance above that, high retails get stopped out there again. Amazing. A very nice push on NAS. Old 5 ABC plus fib extension, terrible. Pure price action, so easy. Yeah, well, it's so much easier, Dave. So much easier, man. That's the thing. The more, like I always say, the more people overcomplicate the technical analysis, the more they hesitate and fuck up. Like you know, drawing on your analysis should be the easy part. It's being able to execute it so well, which is the hard part in this game. Coming back from losses and still following the plan that you know works. I'm gonna keep an eye on what I used to trade. Like, see. Yeah, it's a good shout. Yeah, Harry, good. Yeah, good shout, man. Trading to stops. Yeah, absolutely, man.
I do get it. It probably does sound easy for me to say, like, just forget about everything, and I don't mean, I mean that in the best way possible.
Yeah.
It's just every time not every time, but a lot of the times I hear sort of, I don't know, it just sounds a lot of noise.
Yeah, man.
It just sounds like a robot
yeah.
strategy. It's like
100%, man.
if like it's not going to be perfect every time.
No.
And it's like, yes, I do trade, and FWA does trade off levels, for example, but we don't react straight off that level.
Yeah.
We let the market or the chart tell us what to do, sort
Yeah.
of thing, you know?
Absolutely, man.
If that makes sense to anybody.
Yeah.
And it's like, and obviously there's amazing traders out there as well as Aaron. I'm not saying he's the only one, he's obviously not. So there's like, with all these other ones, there's going to be good stuff that they teach.
Yeah.
Try and focus on the good and what works for you,
Yeah,
and to bring it
absolutely,
into
man.
this community. So,
Absolutely, man.
possibly I could learn something from others as well, you know?
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate, and I know I
100%,
am,
man.
just to know this community, and
Yeah,
that's all I
definitely.
know.
So much bullshit out there these days. So
But it
much
works,
bullshit out
right?
there. Yeah.
It clearly works. Clearly you're a profitable trader, you know, so it clearly works, their strategy.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I don't need anything else. Like I say, like,
selling any courses.
nah, 100%, man. So crush most people just candles load. Yes, like let's think. I could honestly sit here and just trade a chart like this. Like I didn't, I don't have to draw on. I think gold's gonna tap into. Most of the things I draw in here is just to show you guys. I could fucking sit here and just trade a chart like this, and do pretty well. Like I don't need to draw on. Like if we just delete everything for a second, and this was so powerful, you can get to your trading to a point like this. Like I don't need to draw on. This is a level of support. We've closed below, closed back above, and pushed high. I don't need to draw that on to see that that's a clear level. Like you get to a point where you've seen it happen so many times that you just become so accustomed to it. You have an eye for the markets. Like you don't need to be a fucking genius to see this is a pretty decent level. I'm gonna take buys off here, and I'm gonna see how it goes. And if you did that off this push, amazing, fantastic trade. Off this push, again, fantastic trade. And you can literally spot that without even needing to draw that. So getting your trading to a point like that, like you say, just reading pure fucking candles is very, very powerful. You go on Instagram and look at all fucking social media traders these days. Their charts are just full of absolute shit. And that's the reason most people fail in trading, is because they think they need to know something that they don't. Which sometimes, may be true for newer traders. But if you've been trading for a good amount of time, you're probably not where you don't want to be because of you don't know something else. Like I literally could trade here with just these lines and just this trend line here and do very, very well. That's all we're using our charts ever. And yeah, that's it. Just manage your risk. If you take buys off this level, say like here, and this is the way that you guys need to be trading. You take buys off this level here. Take buys off that. Stop loss. If it closes below, then you cut the trade. If it respects it, amazing. You got amazing trade. But if it closes below, just cut the fucking trade and wait. And that's it. Most people see closures below here and just hold on to losers. But it's like if I'm buying off a level that I want to see respected, if it doesn't get respected, I don't cry about it and keep holding shorts. It's very simple. But Aaron, is he keeps his risks smaller than 5? Yeah, literally. I manage my risk when the trade tells me that it's time to get out. Like, if I take buys from here and, my hard stops down there, if we start closing below this level here, and I just keep holding it, that's just me being a fucking emotional idiot. That's just stupid. If it's closing below a level that I want to see respected for buys, cut the trade and wait. If it closes back above and it's a fake out, big deal, get back in, who gives a shit. But don't keep holding it and trying to predict that it's going to keep going up if you're buying off a level that you want to be respected. If you take sells on gold right now and you have a hard stop above here, you close it as soon as it closes above. Like I say, if it closes back below and it looks like a fake out, well then react to that. All we do in this game is just react. We're not predictive traders at all, and most people are these days. They draw on these like fancy order blocks and like, no, price must drop from here. And when it doesn't, it starts closing and going against them. They do nothing about it. And it's just stupid. Like these buys, like I say today, like these. Look at this. This is a fucking 60 tick push, and it was not rocket science to understand that this was going to push higher. Like I say, you guys will get to a point where you can literally you can sit on here, you can draw these levels and just execute into them, and that's it. Financial activity learns it well. Yeah, 100% Tom, 100% man. I believe it's worth to know about Order blocks, slide demand, the strategy, what targets you people looking at. Yeah. Agreed, Harry, man. Agreed, man. That's right, Mario. Look at this push on Goldie. Sell, loses fast. Yeah, anyone who sold that got stopped out a lot. I read Al Brooks' price action book, had an absolute headache thereafter. Gonna trade naked drive. Al Brooks gives me nightmares. I've not read any of them once, man. An example, my previous strategy would have been stopped out due to liquidity grab. Always trying to predict reversals like catching a fall. Yeah. It's very. Let me see that chart, Jay. It looks pretty. It looks like most Instagram traders these days. Yeah, sounds about right, Jay. Sounds about right, man. And that's the thing. Yeah. I think a lot of retail traders do always kind of try and catch a falling knife all the time. And that's the thing. You don't wait for confirmation. You don't wait for like some fucking rejections. Like if retail traders wanted to see this short from here, they don't wait for the rejections. Like second it comes into it, they take shorts, have a hard stop there, it closes against them, and then they just hold it, and they get stopped out and wonder why they're not doing well. And yeah, that chart right there, Jay, is literally key. Trade platinum? No, I've never traded platinum.
Right?
Yeah, it looks good for social media, man. It looks good when you back test it and put replay mode on your social media. That's about it. But no, I have never traded platinum. I've looked at silver before. Never ever looked at platinum. You guys go for big trades. Sometimes it's good just to enter at the close of a strong bearish candle and follow 2-3 bars for a scalp. Yeah, I agree, man. Yeah, when there's volume, definitely. If you'd done that here today, you would have had a decent trade even just here. There, like 26, pretty easy. Momentum trade stuff that I'm still trying to get in with as well. Like we had, I had some lovely calls on gold shorts on Monday as well, I think in London, and we've done the same thing there. Yeah, like broke out at this little level. As soon as it breaks out, you could have just taken the short there and you got a very quick scalp. I think that probably works better in New York, because sometimes London does give you like decent, bigger retracements. But if there's volume, yeah, like fucking hell, man, yeah, it can be as easy as that sometimes. Just follow the volume, don't fight the markets. I agree with that, man. I agree with that. How to paste. Something like busting this move. Yeah, agreed, man. Agreed. Hands are full of scars from catching 4 knives. Yeah, I used to do it, man. I used to do it a lot. I don't know why. It's like if gold's pushing up here, or see like this, gold's pushing up. It's like, it's as humans, we have like a tendency to, rather than just looking for the continuation, it's like we want to be right and we want to prove something, and we try and look for these shorts. It's like, if the markets are going up, the markets are going up. Just follow the price. But I don't know what it is, but it's like it must be something as humans that we just feel the need. Like if this is pushing down, it's like we feel the need to try and take it back up. It's like, fuck, if you ignore all that shit and you just keep following it down, you'll make much more money. This is nice here on gold. You're gonna get this hourly close here soon, guys. You get see how this hourly closes, and we'll get the London Open here. You close back above this level, you may take gold back up into here. So we're gonna, this hourly close here at London Open is going to be very, very key. Price action is king. Yeah, agreed, man. Agree. I love just price action, man. That's all we need. That's what we have. Yeah. You can always be adaptive as well. Like nothing will beat just being able to read pure price action. Do you not execute on the 5 minutes prior to the 5 minutes after? Yeah, Tom. I don't like to take a trade in the first or last hourly. Because like say if I'm trying to go long on gold, and then the next 5 minutes, which is the next 5 minute of the open of next hourly, instantly pushes up. It's like if I want to see the next hourly close bullish, it needs to create the bottom wick first before going up. So if the next hourly opens in the first 5 minutes and pushes up, it's very likely that I'm going to get trapped into a bad trade before it then continues pushing up. So you don't want to jump, if you want to see longs on the next hour, you want the next 5 minutes to close down, start to close bearish, grab some lows, and then you look to take it higher. Same as if you think gold's going to keep pushing up, you know, you're 5 minutes till the close. You take buys now, well, what's the point? It's not just going to push from here and keep going up. The next hourly is going to give you the bottom wick to then push higher. So it's like, why go sit and draw down and potentially keep pushing down? Because you want to get in now thinking the market's just going to run. It's like, just wait for the bottom wick and then wait for it to reflip out of that, and then you can get a better stop loss placement. Taking a trade on like the last 5 minutes in the hourly is never a good idea. Because like I say, you take it now, the next hourly is unlikely just going to keep pushing up. I mean, it could, obviously, but in terms of probability, it's unlikely. So it's like, you may as well wait for the bottom wick to form and then take it rather than going to go sit and draw down. That's obviously if you're scalping. If you're swing trading or, you know, higher time frame day trading, it doesn't really matter, but if you're scalping, it doesn't make sense. I wouldn't mind having a look at platinum one time though. I've never looked at it. Be interested to see how it moves. Found if gold goes bullish, UJ and DXY goes bearish, can we use that as counter confluence? Yeah, if you want to. If you want to. I don't really see the point, personally. Like, it's not as if you're going to see UJ go down first and then you may see gold go up later and it's like kind of lagged and you may have like a benefit there. It's like, if gold's going up, gold's going up. Like, if I can see buys on gold, I don't really need to look at UJ to see that gold's going up, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, they do correlate, but I don't sure how correlation benefits live trading unless it's like lagged and it gives you some sort of benefit. Same as I don't look at the DXY, it doesn't do anything for me. Like, I don't need to look at the DXY to see it's probably going down right now and gold's going up. Too volatile sometimes. 8:30 and 9:30 news. Yeah, agreed, man. Agreed. I don't like to trade. I don't actually trade the opens. Platinum usually lags gold. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, if you got something that lags, that's interesting. Yeah. Let's have a look.
I think we can see some shorts if this hourly opens and pushes up.
Yeah, if it regrabs the highs, yeah,
Like
possible.
this, like,
This is a pretty
for like
solid
20
level.
ticks.
Because what if you regrab the highs, even just to come back down and retest like here? Yeah, it wouldn't be the worst option, man. They're clearly grabbing some highs now and finding some resistance. We are at that big daily level as well.
15 looks cleaner than the 5, doesn't it?
Yeah,
5
man,
just
yeah.
looks minging.
See, this 15 is very, very
There's no,
overextended
like,
here.
Clean. Yeah.
Very overextended.
Yeah, that looks cleaner. There's no like yellow patrol. That's nice. It's like the council haven't gone there and cleaned out the potholes.
I think even if we short, the break-even point could be the previous 15.
Yeah, I think so, man.
Below, yeah, the one which you, yeah, I marked it.
Yeah, nice, man. I like that. Yeah, boom. Because you're grabbing these highs nicely and starting to find some resistance, which is good. You don't find any here, you just shot straight through it. But I think anyone, like I say, was selling here, that was probably going to be their last like stop out point. Even before this push up here, if anyone was selling here, stop loss probably just above that high there. Looking for that big play down. Let me just have a. We're going to get the early close. Oh, who's in full margin? Cute little platinum hit. I'm gonna be on the delayed, but just to see. Oh wow, look at that bearish push on platinum. Holy.
I heard that order entry from the kitchen.
Yeah, who's stacking up positions?
Where's the signal?
Where's the signals?
Where's the signal?
Taking
Come
trades
on.
without us. Platinum. These are some pretty big moves, yeah. Very, very big moves. What's this? Huge, 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 huge. It's okay, margin call. works in Canada. Yep, top that does work, man. Canada, man. Yep. Grab the next high. Yeah, I agree, man. So Audi's just closed there with the rejection. It's unlikely you're going to reject and drop from here. You're likely going to re-grab the highs. So you could see buys from this bottom wick area here. Back up to re-grab the previous hourly high. Now you're having this instant bottom wick. So like I said,
Good.
if you think the hourly is going to continue pushing up, it's like, what's the point in taking it on the last 5 minutes and go sit in this drawdown? Well, this is what I'm talking about. You may as well wait for this hourly bottom wick and take some breaker highs. Where could we bottom wick into? That's the question. I think pretty much where you are now. Yeah, it's quite far away. I think to me this level, where we're kind of sitting right now, is a nice level to see if you can start to reject. It's quite far away to grab the 15 lows and start to push up. Like that's quite far away to me. If I think it's going to come down that low, I'd, try and short into it, because that's quite far away. I think you maybe re-grab the hourly highs one more time. So I'll mark on, these are previous hourly highs. TPT just took 50 execution limit rule from the pro account. Oh, no, it's not in there. Oh, nice, very nice. That means I forgot to put in the, for you guys on YouTube, I forgot to put in the link. Where is it? Where is it? If anyone wants it. Oh, look at this rejection here on Goldie. This is a very nice rejection here.
Double bottom on 5.
Yeah, I was just looking at that as well. Now I see why you don't analyze on the futures chart. Didn't work that high. Yeah.
Break even, guys.
Yeah, just out of that one. Futures didn't grab that high. Yeah, Richard, that's why it's so key, man. That's why I don't watch the futures chart. Because if it didn't grab that high, then that's super important to us.
I wanted to short it, but instantly gave bottom wick, so.
Yeah, if it given us a quick top one, man, to push down to that level is nice. Let's see though.
Yeah.
So that hourly now has a top wick. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, and that's why you don't take a trade. Sometimes even like the last 10 minutes of the hourly, it's like not even worth it. Where was the last 10 minutes? Last 10 minutes was like here. So if you take buys in the last 10 minutes, you've gone into instant like minus almost 30 ticks. It's like the hourly's never just going to keep rising up. It's going to give you that hourly bottom wick. Kind of looking at like here. Finding some new support here. 15 still hasn't grabbed anything. He just grabbed 15, previous 15 low. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to start to see us dip down a little bit more. Quite a lot of ranges on here now, but futures has been lagging the whole day. Yeah, I think it's just easier just to. And people ask me all the time. It's just easier just to do it on this one. It just saves you missing anything. There's nothing more annoying than trying to look for a liquidity grab or grab some highs before a push, and you watch on futures and you just miss a trade. When I started moving to futures, I kept missing trades and I just couldn't fucking understand why. I wouldn't be surprised to see gold dip a little bit more than here. I'll be surprised if this is enough of a hold to grab these highs. I think you may see it dip a little bit more. Remember, we do have US news as well. Let's see. Regrab and previous 5 highs. We're looking at the gold spot chart. You still execute trades on tops to futures? Yeah, still on the futures chart, man. Yeah. I just don't, you know, like if I say like now I'm gonna have a sell stop here on gold, I just put it like above or below a candle. Like I don't look at like the figure. It's just always above a high or low. Or if I market execute a trade, then it's always just based off what's happening here, man. Yeah. So although the numbers are obviously going to be completely different, it's just always above or below the same levels. What would this give you if this starts to reject? Yeah, I like that level, man. Yeah, back down at these highs. I like that, man. Oh, the 4 hour is... Oh, look at the 4 hour now. This is the push up, this is the grab below, this is the continuation. So the 4 hour is very strong here. This is why these buys from here were so nice, because you're following the daily trend. So shorting, you're almost going against the daily and the overall 4 hourly for the day so far. So it'd have to be, you know, very well managed. That's why the longs today from down here made more sense, because you had clear liquidity grabs and it was overall bullish. So you weren't fighting the trend. What would your stop be above this 5? Like 10 ticks is pretty nice. What is it? 7 minutes into the... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't do that. Nah. See how this 5... See how this 5 closes here. Good morning, Johnny. What's going on, man? So what would this be on the futures chart if you take the break of this little 5 low here? You're going to be looking around 29.6. There's a potential bearish flip on gold. You're managing off, because that, so you now have a top wick on the hourly. You are shorting right into that support. Hourly's broken above retesting. Yeah, I won't put it in just yet. You can't really look at the hourly yet because it's nowhere near closing, but
I like 2026 as a target.
yeah, I like that, me.
I do like that.
Yeah, I like that too. Probably break even as soon as you tap this support here. Maybe you can dip back down into these lows. 16, 17.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, well, there she is. If anyone put it in. As soon as you just tap into these levels, you already have to be open to managing, because you don't want to see a rejection. Because remember, this is big. 15 and hourly support. I don't think you'll drop in this 5. You may, but I don't think you will. I think you'll create more of a range in here first, and kind of push up and push down and push up, and then grab some highs, and then you basically a little breakout pullback. See here, you'd be managing that there because you're bouncing off that support. I don't think you're gonna drop just yet. I think you'll create more space in here first. After this big push, you'll create more space, grab some more highs, create some more false resistance, and then grab it. That 5 minutes creating a lot of liquidity down there now, though. You got 1 rejection, 2 rejection, 3 rejections. Closed bullish, grabbing the highs. Didn't really grab any lows. If you push up from here, you almost have a little 5-minute triple bottom here now. I think shorts into that low make a lot of sense. It's only six ticks. That's 6 into break-even point. Your main target is down here for like 13, which is a little bit nicer. And runners back down into here. 5 minutes to this 15 is going to close here on gold. Yes. Broken, grab some highs, close bullish and top weight.
Pop up a little bit.
I reckon this might be enough. You've kind of respected resistance. 15 is giving you the top wick. You've rebroken the lows. And that may be enough. If this 15 closed bearish, it will look like a pretty obvious trade. You grabbed the highs, respected resistance, pushed up first, rebroke the lows, pushed down. Oh. Yeah, I reckon that might be enough for it, you know. Five just giving another top wick there. Any trades yet? Nah, unfortunately not, John. We wanted this whole entire move to give us a very small top wick and mooned. Mooned without us. And we're 12 minutes into this London Open here as well. If you don't drop from here and you get an X top wick on the 15, which I'll be surprised if you don't drop from here, then you got 1, 2, 3 lows to come and grab as an easy target. Unless this 15 closes back above the highs, then you won't take longs off the card again. It's difficult after such a aggressive push. That was the push you really wanted. 50% of this retracement sits nicely back around them highs. Got oil, yeah, I've been looking at oil a little bit more this week. The daily's fucking crazy. I don't know if yesterday, I haven't checked it today. I don't know if yesterday broke out, but overall the daily on oil's been fucking crazy. Look at that. Grabbed my lows, but it was just so damn messy. There you go, 1 more minute to 15. Grabbed the highs, came down, grabbed the lows, push them back up. Little evening star there on gold. Not a bad place to take sales. You risk off that. You're risking like, you take a stab at gold sales. You're risking like 10 ticks. It's absolutely nothing if you wanted to have a go at some sales. You just create a nice little evening star there as well. You'd be like this.
I got an order of 3 minutes.
Nice. I'm going to see this 15 close in 40 seconds. 40 seconds. See how this 15 closes and then see how the next 15 opens. How's this 15 looking? Doji, 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 doji. It's very likely gonna range in between here and here. Like this is what we can expect to happen now. There we go. Right, cool. Let's see how this 5 minutes gonna open here. We get an instant top wick. Futures trying to give a top wick, not really moving. Kick off the convoy. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, as long as you get your stop above that 5, I think it'll be good.
Not a heap of volume.
Nah, I already had it, to be honest, man.
Future is not even moving one tick.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you probably you won't get the best of fills here on futures.
Definitely getting a one tick slippage.
Yeah, easy, easy, easy. The longs today were just an easy jump out trades. When it starts to this, you don't really know. It's like that was already your play today. That was it. To start taking it here now, you know, we could get a little scalp, but it's aggressive. If you got this move today, you wouldn't even be on the charts right now. Yeah, big daily levels. Yeah, so you are at that daily resistance as well. You're very likely going to see this come down here. If you did get these sells, break even as soon as you grab this double bottom. It's probably not. It may not be worth securing. You're only going to get like maybe 9 to 10, but you definitely want to have risk off the table as soon as you grab these lows. You're creating a lot of liquidity down here. A lot. There you go. At that point there you go. If you took the shorts, go break even here. That gave you, to get here, you're running just about 8. Yeah, if you spike 10, it's not worth fucking. I mean, it's not a bad idea to secure some. So there you go. There's that push. So you grab the lows, depending on where you guys got it from. You're sitting like 10. If you want to secure that, lock it in. Amazing. There's 10 ticks. Pretty easy short into a little double bottom there. It's a very tight range, but you do want to be taking some off there because it could grab that double bottom and keep pushing higher. So as soon as you wick that, you know, your stop was above there, out, right there. If you got more than one contract as well, just close 50-60% and go break even and see if you can get the dip back down into there, because that's your overall target, to come down and re-grab these lows and tap back into. Yeah, that's that low lines up with that 126 area as well. Ten ticks done. Good job, Harry. Good job, man. Good job. Very nice, man. Very nice. 10 ticks may not seem like a lot, but man, take it. Take it. Oh, Aladdin it as well. Very nice. Phew, you guys took it nice. That 3 minute was nice, man. Oh, that's a nice continuation play. Hadn't grabbed the lows, grabbed the highs. Very nice. Same 10 ticks done. First win of the challenge. Good job, Jake. Good job, man. Good to see you guys taking it. Take yourself around, list a low win rate. Nah, man, I called these like this big push up here. They've like 40-50 ticks. So it's like if I had sniped this, I wouldn't be taking this right now. Even though, you know, I can draw up and I can call this going to dip down and grab these lows. This was the main push. This is the one I wanted. Like you can probably scalp like 10 ticks now, pretty easy. I could scalp 10 ticks all day, but that was the main push I wanted. As soon as As soon as we jumped on at 7 a.m., that was it. That was the push. It's like if I'd got that, I wouldn't even be watching it right now. Doesn't mean you can't scout little moves in between, but that's the main one, the jump out one for me. If I did take this one, it'd be like a half risk probably. You know, you're gonna scalp. Scalp the 10 ticks is a pretty easy short as well. It's a pretty easy trade. You just play in the range. You grabbed some highs, you hadn't grabbed any lows, there's your trade. That's that. Again, continuation setup that we've been speaking about all week. Well, there's your lows there. You push down, you grab the highs, you haven't grabbed any lows, there's your short. You could have even been a crazy mofo and sniped someone from there. There you got like 20. Amazing. Just saw on Top Step X took the 10. Good job, Brett. Most of you guys got around 10, which is pretty clean. If anyone has more than one contract, as soon as this breaks the lows, trail above this 5-minute high, which would be, so you'd be at break even now, secure whatever. As soon as these lows get grabbed, then you put your stop above this 5 and see if you could just trail this down a little bit more. But man, if you guys want to come on here and scalp fucking 10 ticks every day, it's pretty easy to do. If you can do it consistently, man, sometimes that's all you need. You get runners, amazing. Your runners can make up much more as well. But to take 10 in this little quick range, to me, is worth it. Take it and run. Don't hold any big of a position. As soon as you grab these lows, you manage, because you're still at big 30 support. And now you're creating a 30 double bottom here. So you're going to see that dip down a little bit more into that 30 low there. That's why holding runners is going to be pretty important. Finding it smooth and tradable. Yeah, it's nice, man. I like Top Step X as well, man. I think there's still like a few more things to kind of tweak. I experienced it. I don't know, maybe they fixed it now. I had a little bit of lag, but once it's all good, yeah, it's great, man. It's really nice. I'm a big fan as well. It's clean. So you're doing the same thing again. Haven't grabbed the lows, you're pushing up. It's going to be a new little intraday level.
I haven't taken anything off yet. I'm just at break even.
Yeah, good man. I think you're very likely going to see these little 30s grabbed. You may top wick into here a little bit more, and you'll be looking for the next 10 again.
Yeah, split in with my entry level. That's the
risk was 8
later,
ticks
is
there.
it?
Risk was 9 ticks, and that's
Okay,
amazing.
and my break even. I'm
5 coins, 10
roughly-
ticks, man.
oh,
150k. Yeah, that's yeah. When you look at it like that, David, it's crazy. It's not that hard to achieve. You guys can easily get to a level where you can call 10 ticks on gold. To be able to call 10 tick move on gold, you measure how small of a move that is in the grand scheme of gold. It's absolutely nothing. Where is it? Where's 10? 9, 10. Measure how little of a move that is. You just had it there in that 1-5 minute. You've had it for this whole push up. Had it for these push down. Even these little shitty ranges, you still managed to get it. So doing that consistently and calling that, you know, it seems like nothing, which it isn't. But you trade that with good side, man. You do that consistently, amazing. And that's not even including runners as well. You could just fucking trade support and resistance and make 10 ticks if you really wanted to. Like even before you grab all these highs, like man, you're still gonna, like, if it's a huge level of resistance, you're still at least gonna dip like 10, 15, 20. So you're grabbing that little double bottom and pulling back up quite quick there. Problem with Top Step X is that they're not very mobile friendly. I can use it on an iPad on the road. But yeah, I haven't used it on mobile. It's a good point, man. I've never actually tried it on mobile. You re-grab the 5-minute highs there, you can push the cover down for another 10. Lose $60. First lose of the week. Market is so good to manage your emotions. Yeah, agreed, man. Agreed. Yeah, definitely, Harry. Yeah, you could, man, for sure. 5 minutes just closed bullish with no top wick. Is he having that retest entry like that?
Hit me a break even.
Good break even, man. It's a nice level here. Remember, he's gonna get this 30 close soon here as well. I mean, you know, if you get a 30 closure below here, and it isn't top wick, you can have a very nice double bottom here now as well. So you're creating even more liquidity down here. If the 30 closes above, then you may come back up into here. But if this 30 closes back below this level, you know, you typically drive pretty easily straight back down into here. You close below your top wick, you push straight back down. You close below it, you aggressively push down. So in terms of just looking left, you mirror something like this, you're going to have a nice trade. Alright guys, 3 minutes here. Alright guys, give me a second. I'm just going to run to the toilet and we'll stay on for the next 30. See what we get. 2 seconds.
Whatever happens that when price pushes up so aggressively, pushes down aggressively too.
Look at
Just
that.
after the move.
Yeah,
Rally
yeah, for sure.
without creating a ring.
Oh yeah.
I heard you guys talking shit about me.
I like. He's back up.
Yeah, guys.
I heard damn demo trader.
We were just discussing the secrets of the you went out.
I just saying how rough the candles look below. You know, it's like you can see it going down.
Yeah.
Like on 1550 hourly, they were
Nice.
clean. But that candle
Nice.
there, that's a nice candle.
Yeah,
More of
beautiful.
those
Yeah.
to go and attack. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the buys from that's
Yeah.
why the buys from there were just so nice, because it's just the trend is overall bullish. This could just be one big pullback. The hourly had grabbed the lows. You closed back above here. You had clear liquidity to drive into. They're the fucking trades you want. So if you miss that one, you start taking trades one in here. Like you think about it, you could scalp like 10 ticks pretty easy, but like these are the trades that you guys really want to fucking be seeing and understanding. These ones, because there's just so many confluences for this to keep pushing
Yeah.
up today.
Yeah.
Like that 530 there, that 530 candle there, you guys see that? Fuck, you could have had a monster of a trade, and that's such a nice trade. That's one you guys should just maybe go replay that one at today at like, start playing it from around 4:30 London time. That right there is a fucking great trade. 10 ticks and run for it, 10 tick on the trades, eat into profits. Good shout, Harry. Enjoy, man. Enjoy the 10 ticks. Yeah, that one, like, man, the amount of confluences for the buys on gold from here, so nice. 30 close back above. It was an hourly morning star. 4 hour had grabbed some lows. Daily was bullish. You had clear highs to buy into. Like, bam, lovely bottom wick. Take the break of the high. Boom. Even if you just took it up into here, 20, easy. Easy, easy, easy. We're about to start trading at 5:30 London time now. Let's go and...
No.
Hold
Hold the ball, yeah.
Al Owly was so clean.
And if the moves are there, I'll do it.
Wait, look, Dave. Yeah, Owly was so clean, man. Yeah, look at the Owly. Look at that. That's fucking beautiful. That's one again. I said the other day. This is one that you guys want to be fucking marking down, man. That's a beautiful trade. And that's why as soon as we jumped on, I said, you know, I was trying to get it from here because it still had room to go. But if you were on the charts there, that there was beautiful. We just had that 30 close down on gold. So if you just instantly grab the lows. Wait, no. Oh, look at that 5 close, respecting that resistance. You're pushing up. What would you do? How would your sells be on this current 5? You could market, execute, sell. Stop's going to be less than 10 ticks again. You're going to drive it down. I mean, it's fucking 4 tick TP, but that level got respected pretty nicely there on gold. 5 minute close with no top wick. Grab the highs, close respect and resistance, and pushing down. You got another little double bottom there. If you really wanted to be crazy, you could go crazy. What happens if we can do some diving into your strategy? Any advice on the best way to tackle it, Aaron? Maybe you could probably give some. The best way to watch it is to watch the day trading content, and also coop it up with some of the trade breakdowns as well, because then you're going to see the real examples of trades we've taken on stream. It's going to make a lot more sense if you're more of a practical person, which I am. I prefer to see things done in person. So it's like watch each video more than once as well, man. Watch it one time and just sit there and do nothing and just watch it. Watch it again and take notes, and then watch it with a trade breakdown as well. And it's probably the best way, man. But watch it a few times, because there'll be times you'll watch it, you'll be like, oh yeah, I kind of get it. But watch it again, it'll make more sense. You just sniped another one there.
It really up the top and you'll break even.
Yeah, it was a nice level that we kind of did have to top wick into. Unfortunately, it was your entry, but it was, yeah.
Your stop for my entry.
Oh, lost fucking shots fired. Oh, that's wrong. As long as one of us is winning, I don't care.
I mean, Aaron does this every day to the retail traders, so.
That's funny. The new course videos are fire. The intra levels, liquidity, trend lines are great work. Thank you, David, man. Simple to the point, man. No need to overcomplicate them.
I think you also got your title for the next video. Your stop loss is my entry.
That's the clickbait right there.
Yeah, clickbait.
Yeah.
New to your channel.
$2,000 coming up.
Absolutely. New to your channel. Are you more of a swing trader looking for cleaner setups? Welcome to the streams, man, and welcome to the channel. Now, I'm more of a. I used to be a swing trader. Now I'm more of an intraday trader, man. I used to swing trade, but now I just intraday more. Well, obviously, when we're a little break even on that one, guys, because this is the 30 low. As soon as you grab that low, you got to manage your trade. But now, yeah, I'm more of a 5, 15, 30 minute trader. I wouldn't say I'm a scalper, because I don't trade the 1 minute. I'm more of like an intraday trader. I swing traded for like 4 years. And we started scalping like this more a couple of months into the C word in the lockdowns. Swing trader when is a swing trader when position is in drawdown. Yeah, I scalp my TP, but I swing trade. We swing trade the stop loss.
Tom Hugard is he says he's a scalper, but he trades on the 5 and 15.
Yeah.
His trade probably as long as yours. or hours.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know what you like. Do you call the 5 minute scalping or? I've seen him. He's a fucking great trader as well. I love watching his stuff. I've seen he looks at the 10 minute sometimes as well. I've never looked at the 10 minute. I don't know the benefit of it, but yeah, I see he looks at the 10 minute sometimes, which I thought was pretty interesting. Yeah, I guess he calls himself a
I don't
scalper.
think there
Yeah.
is a real definition for a scalp coin.
Depends, doesn't it? Depends on how the trade plays out, I guess.
Depends on how. Yeah. Exactly.
Because that trade last week, that was definitely a scalp. You know, that hit TP in like less than 5 minutes, so you class that as a scalp. But we never anticipated to be like a 5 minute in and out. Well, sometimes depends.
Yeah.
Is there a US 30 future on Top Step? Yeah, there is, man. It's just YM. There's a future for any indice, any currency as well. Commodities, trade corn, cattle, you name it. But yeah, the futures for US 30 is YM. Obviously Nasdaq, NQ, S&P, ES. If you want to look at the Russell, RTY. How's our cattle stock going? Great question, man. It's a fantastic question. It's the best question of the day. You know what comes after cattle as well. Let's have a look at our cattle futures here. Trade camels do anything. Cattle's mooning again, man. We're still. Oh, look at that! Yeah, see, look at this. We're up like almost 6% on cattle. Buys on cattle from what 163 on this breakout, 164. Cattle to the moon, man.
Can you analyze my favorite pair?
This one, the OJ.
Here you go.
Oh, fuck! What's happened to our orange juice to start the year? Our orange juice buys in 23. Where are we?
Coming up.
Jan, 100%. Well, this year, my orange juice isn't doing too good. Minus 20%. That's not good. Very tempted to join with the current discount. Yeah, it's worth a shot, John. I think once you move to, if you never traded futures before, you won't regret it, man. I don't know anyone who's jumped into futures and has regretted it, to be honest. May take a little bit to get used to at first, but it doesn't take too long, to be honest. If you want to make it the most simplest way, and just go with Tradeovate as the platform, and if you really want to, you can sign into Tradeovate here and just trade straight on TradingView, if you really want. I don't like to execute on TradingView personally, but if you want to, just to get used to executing futures, it's going to make your life a lot easier. I did another video somewhere on the YouTube channel as well about my Tradeovate platform breakdown. Songs for chickpeas now. We get, what do we get? We get corn, soybeans. We'll look into that on the day. I'll see if we can get one started for you there, man. We'll start a petition. Get David some hummus stunks. Yeah, it's kind of already happened, to be honest, man. That's why I was so keen to just to jump straight into it and get it, because the buys was it. That was honestly it. The buys. This is the buys I wanted to get as soon as we 7 a.m. Boom. Now that you've had that, because you've had, this is like, when did this start? This started at 6 a.m. London time. 6 a.m. London time. You've seen gold rip almost 100 ticks, so you're very likely going to mirror something like this now. You have red folder news today as well. How's cacao doing? Yeah, you can trade cacao, can't you? Man, some of these things which sound stupid probably fucking move easier than most like FX pairs that people try and trade. Let's have a look at our cacao. See what's going on over here. Oh my god. Cacao to the moon. Since when's cacao been in the moon? Since 22. 100%, that's so ridiculous. Come back from daylight saving. I know, yeah, I know it has. I think 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. the other day on gold, I saw it had a nice move. It always comes and goes though. So you know, London Open sometimes will have the moves. 2 hours before London will have the moves. I try and keep an eye on it, like around 5-6 a.m. London time, just like briefly on my phone. But I wasn't fired up enough to see this. I wasn't at home when this started pushing. I was picking up my dog, so my dog owes me for that one. I still think you're gonna still see some decent moves again today. What do you do for a living? Oh, I drink chocolate. Sounds so stupid. But yeah, if let's just see what's going to happen first day now, because that's the thing. Like I said, that's why when it jumped on, I was just ready to go straight in. I think today, you know, even if you're going to see gold push higher, you're very likely going to feel this little range come and grab these hourly lows before pushing up, and you know that could still give you a pretty easy trade today, because you haven't grabbed any hourly lows for this entire push up. So from where you're currently sitting, you got like, wait, is that it? Is it only 9 ticks into lows? If you got top wick into here, what would you be? Fuck, it's not even 10 ticks. Yeah, these are very tight ranges. But overall today, my main downside liquidity level to watch is down here. Is these lows and these highs. This is Wednesday's high. If you have a look at gold on the daily, if you're going to see like a big daily push down, I would expect that you're going to come and snipe up here first before seeing that. So that's why I've marked on Wednesday's high as a potential level to tap into. So once you start grabbing some intraday lows, looking for buys back up into 2033 is probably going to be your safest place. And if I was going to look for a buy, it would probably be around this 225 area. Tap back into here, bottom wick into here. That will be the grab of the hourly lows, and then you can be looking for that. Any Discord group for signals? Nah, no signals, man. No signals, bro. They used to do signals. We did it very profitably for a long time, but I stopped it. I did signals for, well, I wouldn't call it signals. I mean, it was, but it wasn't, the purpose wasn't signals. I just shared all my trades for free for a long time with entries, stop loss targets, etc. And we did very well with it, but it just became too much noise. Unfortunately. It attracts, not that I'm saying you're the wrong person, but signals just attracts the wrong people for me. It's not really the type of people that I want in my community. I don't mean that in any disrespectful way to you at all, but it just attracts the get-rich-quick people, and that's not really what I want in trading with us, because it just puts pressure on me as well, right? Like if I share a trade and I share a signal, and it goes into drawdown, or it goes into a little bit of profit, and I have people messaging me saying, "Aaron, should I close? Aaron, should I do this?" Like that, man, that puts a lot of pressure on me as well, you know. I would rather, I mean, we take positions live here on stream. Everyone can see me executing the positions. I share my screen, etc. But I don't really class them as signals. It's more just, you know, demonstration of what I'm doing, so you can learn how to do it as well. And a lot of the guys are up pretty well on the day today already, just following the exact same thing we do, and that's, to me, that's much more valuable. 8 trades in US, 1 break even, 6 wins, 1 loss. That's amazing. 64 to, yeah, that's amazing. Oh, that's great. That's good. Awesome stats. Yeah, great stats. Very, very good stats. What time? Oh, the news is like till very late today. Yeah, I wouldn't be in a position there. Look at this hourly though. Or you re-break the highs, you're going to continue driving, which is not a bad trade either. This actually, wait there. This 15 has closed bearish below, closed back above, and grabbed previous 15 lows without grabbing any 15 highs. If you get an instant bottom wick here, right now, you may market execute some buys up into these highs and risk off if you close back below that level. As long as you don't grab 15 highs here, guys, you may see that little buy here. I like to take that. Trading view is lagging. 5 minute, you've had a double bottom, you've grabbed the double bottom, closed bullish, grab 5 minute highs, pushed higher. As long as you don't grab this high here, you're going to have a 1, 2, 3, 4 triple top here. Bottom wick into here, and you may see this push higher. Don't grab the highs though, don't be stupid. It's only 7 ticks, it's misleading how tight these ranges are, but this to me is a clear 15 fake out. You close below, you reject, you grab the lows, you close back above, you'll be looking to take this higher. Hours overall bullish. This is why you guys have to be able to flip your bias so quick. Remember, the bigger picture is still gold bullish. Although I think we're going to dip back down into these lows, let's not ignore the fact that you still have opportunity to grab hourly highs. Oh, you stupid. Oh, you going to say it. Mother effer. If we had got a bottom wick there, I wanted to market excuse some buys.
On the forex.com chart, there's a double bottom right over there.
Down here? This little, yeah. That's why any buys would be short-lived. But this, if we had got an instant bottom wick there, that'd be nice. The fact that you have an instant top wick, you could again be re-grabbing the highs to the better, huh? No. You doing what? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. I watch your streams. Is the best move for it's from AUD to USD. Hope to join your community. Yeah, welcome anytime, Tom. Anytime, man. Keep tuning into the free streams for now, man. I watch your stream. How best to move Forex from AUD to USD? I'm not. You mean like switch your account like from AUD to USD, or you want to transfer money? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, 30 years, man. Yeah, that's the thing. This would be well, I mean, this to me would have been a scalp. As soon as you grab them highs, that's it, done. But this is pretty much what we're doing on what I said on the 4 hourly down here. You guys picture this right now and have a look at what we did here. Look at this. Look at this. Now look at this. Picture that exact same move. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Grab the lows. Go to bank. Yeah, you could go to a bank. Yeah. That's why if that 15 had just was, the Forex gods were good to us, giving us a quick bottom wick, I would have market executed from here, and I'd be break even as soon as you start grabbing these highs. Oh, to invest in trading account without losing too much money on conversion. Oh, you can't, unfortunately. I deposit in AUD and it automatically transfers to USD. Unfortunately, man, that's the only way I've been able to do it. It's slightly annoying that you can't get obviously AUD accounts on futures. It's only USD, but yeah, I do the same. Deposit in AUD and it automatically converts it to USD. 100 ticks. No, just now, no. Man, I was looking for this just to quickly bottom wick, and I would have market executed some buys up into these 15-minute highs. But you can see that 5 minutes open and instantly pushed up, which is not what you want to be in, because as soon as you start hitting these highs, you'd be break even because you're grabbing 15-minute highs, and you're already hitting 10 ticks already. Yeah, that's how easy it is to scalp these little 10-tick moves, guys. We called little 10-tick moves like 3-4 times today. It's very easy to catch the 10 ticks. You just got to wait for these very clear plays. Clear plays down into double bottom. Clear plays once you close back above. US this month's been the best for me, avoiding to drive. Choppy. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Yeah, most of mine so far this month has been like pre.
Sorry. Go on.
Nah, go on, man. You're good.
My bad.
Nah, that's alright. Go on.
I just feel like this morning there's going to be a little, a good spike for us. I don't know why, but I just got that sense.
Yeah,
And I want to be involved.
that was it. Let's kind of a retest. No, only because your break-even point as soon as you start wicking these 15 highs here. Because you see at this point you hadn't grabbed any of these highs here. So as soon as you do grab them, that's where if you got the bottom wick, you'd already be managing and you'd be taking profit. You'd already be hitting like what, 14 ticks? So to see this 15 close bullish, open with an instant top wick is pretty crazy, and I would have actually taken a little quick retest entry there. Because the retest entry would have made sense, but no. As soon as you grab these highs, that's then buys over. You still got buys up into these highs, but it's not as clear as this one was. So where could you maybe tap back into now? You maybe tap back into here, but then you also got to remember that there's no bottom wick on this 15, and at any point that could be created. Ooh, how does it keep doing that? Grabbing the highs again. And this is aggressive range plays here. Aggressive range plays, man. Appreciate the amount of time. That's a good man. Ask forgive me for a stupid question. Not at all, man. Never a stupid question here. Some of the liquidity highs you marked up are highs that look like they have already been grabbed from previous highs, followed by a push down. Why are these highs still valid liquidity areas? That makes sense. Which ones do you mean, man? Which ones? Show me. If I have any still drawn on, show me, man. Do you mean like why is this one a liquidity high if it's grabbed these highs? Do you mean? Let me see. Copy pick. Sorry, that's a good one. Oh yeah, this one up here. I think that's the one you have drawn on. Is it this one? I think that's the one you have on the hourly, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So this one here, man, is the daily one. So these are daily levels here. So this is the previous daily high here. So if gold's going to see a push down, it's very likely going to come and grab this daily high. So that's the reason I have that one marked on here. Because if you look at it on the hourly, it doesn't make sense to mark it on. And you would be right. And if you look at this in the hourly, like why would you mark that on? Because this grabbed these highs, which is you're completely right. It's only because it's actually a daily high. Because you wouldn't draw, if you were just trading on the hourly, you wouldn't draw this high. This would be the high you would draw, and it got grabbed, so then it's done. But yeah, the only reason I have that one drawn is because that's the hourly, man. Yeah. But yeah, no, good spot, man. Good spot. Oh, look at that. Fuck, why didn't that give us a bottom wick? No bottom wick on that 15 is crazy. That'd be such a nice continuation. It was bothering me for ages. Thanks so much. Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, of course. And same as this one here. You know, this grabbed some lows here before the push up. So why am I marking that one off? And that's just simply, I believe it's a 30 or an hourly level. I think it's an hourly level. Yeah, hourly level there. So most of my levels, man, I like to draw off. Draw off the higher time frame. But yeah, this one's, and you can even do it like this. You know, if you have too many on your charts and you get confused, you could even do like this. You could put daily, and you could like just so it's more clear. Like that might make it a little bit easier, just in case you come like you do your daily levels and you come down here like, oh, what's that one again? Because it grabs something. You could just like you could do something like that. So for me, that was Wednesday's high. Days that that 15 bottom wick trade, continuation of the hourly, hadn't grabbed any highs. How rare do we see how often do we see a fucking 15 close with no bottom wick? You had a tiny one there. The last time we saw that was yesterday, 8 o'clock. That 15 close with no bottom wick. That's insane. Look at that. We would have had 25 ticks right back up into the highs there on gold. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Oh, sorry, yeah, that, yeah. Okay, look at that. Boom. Look at that. Again, thanks, really helps. Yeah, of course, man, no worries. Never feel asking a stupid question, man. That's what this is for. Ask a question anytime, man. There's no such thing as a stupid question here. No such thing, man. That goes for everyone. There's no such thing as a stupid question. It's the way we all learn. Fuck, that would have been such a nice snipe. That's it. Like we can sit here and see these positions all day long. Once you wait for this noise to play out, you wait for all this. Overall bullish, come down, grabs a triple bottom, 1, 2, 3, triple bottom. You can take the shorts into that. You break even as soon as it grabs the lows, like I said, and then you grab the lows, push up. Hadn't really broken above. This is the first candle that breaks above, so this is the bottom wick you want. No bottom wick, push higher. But that to me here was the first confirmation, because we have 1, 2. That would have been a 3, and that would have been a fucking fantastic position. Excuse my French. That would have been our textbook again. Even nicer than this one. Even nicer than this buy we tried to get here. This buy here would have been way nicer. 26 done in 10 minutes. Good job, David. You got it again, man. Good job. Did you get it off this bottom wick? This closed bullish. This bottom wick here. 15, or maybe as this is grabbing the highs. You could have been aggressive and sniped that one. It's not terrible because you know you're going to come and at least grab hourly highs. Oh, significant, yeah, man, yeah. We got 25 easy. Easy. We could sit here and draw these all day. I haven't called one direction wrong here today. I think that's something that you guys need to, call this little 10 tick drop down here, this little drop back down here, this buy up here, this buy up here. So you guys just need to get, don't try not to worry so much about trying to get the picture perfect entry with the tightest stop loss. You guys more so want to worry about, I should say focus on being able to call the direction as well as we have done here today. Call this entire move up here 35, call these 10 tick drop back down here, another little 5 there, you got another 25 there. It's like almost 100 ticks calls in this London session with not one wrong direction. So you guys want to get to a point where you can just come on the charts and see just such clear levels of where gold's going to tap into. Then you can refine entries, refine stop loss, refine bigger targets as you progress. But getting to a point where you can call the market as good as this, and that's not from an egotistical way whatsoever, is very, very important. This whole ride up today was very easy to see. Same as the sells in Asia yesterday, I believe. We got like 20 ticks in Asia sells. Very, very easy to call. And like I say, I'm not saying that from an egotistical perspective by any means that I was able to call this, I was able to call it. I'm just saying, you guys want to get to a level where you can be able to call such moves like that on gold, and that's the fucking hard part done. Calling the direction's the hard part. This here is that's just unfortunate. To see that 15 close back above, give no bottom wick for that fake out, and rip the highs is just unfortunate. But being able to call that is very powerful. Did you say before moving to futures markets, right? But you should be trading on GC. Yeah, no. Analysis is always done on the spot chart. Oh, actually, that's funny. I wonder if the futures chart gave a bottom wick on the 15. No, it didn't. Yeah, not even futures gave a bottom wick there. Nothing gave a bottom wick there on that ride. What a push. But no, yeah, I execute off the futures, but we analyze off the spot chart. Because the futures doesn't grab highs and lows as much as the currency does, and that's like very important for us. Like this little grab to some people might look like nothing, like oh, what's that? I even notice that. That to me is the foundation of all my trades. Same as this here, this little grab here of these lows. If that doesn't happen on futures, that's a big cost to me. That cost me a lot of money, and sometimes the futures chart won't do it. I don't know if the futures chart did grab these lows before the push up on the 15. Yeah, it did actually. Yeah, futures chart grabbed at that time as well. Sometimes it will leave that double bottom, and if you miss it, you miss it. I'm stoked that it went though, because I had the same idea and the discipline to sit here and watch it go without hitting the buy button is a win for me. Yeah, 100%, man. If you were able to call that move up, same as me, and you saw it the exact same way I did, fucking fantastic, amazing. Also stitch your plan by not going into trades if the setup isn't there. Stops bad. 15 could have grabbed the highs and come back down. Get a top wick. Yeah, easy, David. Yeah, if you try and chase it from here with no bottom wick, you can get caught in a bad trade very quick. So you don't want to jump into momentum trades or impulse trades if there's no bottom wick on like the 15 or 30, because you can get trapped out very quick there. You know, if that had given us that quick bottom wick, which for the most part it usually does, that would have been a fantastic trade. You would have had 1, 2, 3, 4 highs to come and grab on the 15 whilst grabbing the lows. If we hadn't grabbed the lows here as well, then I wouldn't be as interested in buying from here. I'll be looking to grab the highs and sell off. But because this grabbed the lows closed back above, that right there's a lovely fake out play. Very, very nice fake out play. Same as if you just had this like this. You don't take longs from here, it doesn't close above. As soon as you grab these lows here, close back above, amazing. If this hadn't been grabbed, you'd be looking for sells here. No, there's nothing for me today. See you all next week. Enjoy, man, enjoy. Me too. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. But this was a very, again, called 2 amazing moves. This is a very, very educational stream. Educational, if I can say educational. A very, very educational stream. So you guys on Zoom, same as I think it was yesterday or maybe the day before, highly, highly recommend you guys go watch this back. You know, you can speed it up a little bit when I upload the private YouTube link. Speed it up a little bit and speed it up to about 6:55 London time, and then again here at 8:30 London time. Because these, to be able to move up, was both of our plans so well. So you guys should go back and study them moves and understand why we were able to call that move up there. It's very, very, very key. You guys can call moves like that as well. You guys have become very, very consistent this year. Very, very consistent. Tons of notes already made. Good job, Simon. Amazing. That's what it's about. Amazing work. Don't sit here and wait for trades. Get them notes down. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend. You too, Brett. Enjoy. All right, guys. Zoom, guys. I'll let you guys go. We'll be active for New York today. In 2 hours, I'll probably start firing up the laptop again downstairs. 9 p.m. Brisbane time. We'll see what New York brings. But for now, that's the upside move happened. You still have Wednesday's highs to come and grab. I'm down a little bit more from that, but we'll cross that bridge closer to New York. Is that having one-to-ones? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. So, Zoom, guys, I'll stop the recording. I'll upload it after this.
Recording stopped.
I will see you guys in Discord in like about 2 hours. Have some dinner. See what New York's saying. Love you. Bye. Enjoy, guys. See you in Discord. Bye-bye. Alright, YouTube fam, same as you guys. Appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. Amazing calls today. Again, highly advise you guys to go back and rewatch this stream. There's a lot of free education here today. Even though we didn't snipe the buys from here, the fact that we were able to call this push up when most people were trying to look at sells is very, very important. I highly advise you guys to go back and watch this. You know, the best videos I do are usually the ones that get the least amount of views because you may find it boring, but it's very, very valuable for your guys' success. But for me now, you know, you still got gold buys up into like 2033, but expect it to dip a little bit more. You have red folder news today later on. I'm going to let this develop a little bit more. London's had 2 amazing pushes today, and I'm going to come back closer to New York session and see if we can get some more trades with the guys. So appreciate you guys taking time to tune in all week. I'll see you guys same times again, 7 a.m. till 9 a.m. London time, every single day next week. I appreciate you guys taking in, tuning in. Enjoy your weekend, trade safe, don't blow your account on news, and I'll see you guys next week. Enjoy. Peace.